Alright, now let's go. Yes, yesterday did we finish exercise 2 yesterday? No, not yet. So, but did you write all of the advantages and disadvantages of all these types of social media or media? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, now let's do it quickly. So think of 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages of each type of media in the box. Discuss with a partner. We have newspapers, the internet, radio, television. First of all, newspapers. Owen, you can do it first. Tell me some advantages of newspapers. Okay. Yeah, 2.
Yes.
Not 3. Okay, so only 2. All right, now tell me some disadvantages of newspapers. Yeah, disadvantages.
I think the disadvantages of newspapers is we need to spend money to buy it. And maybe it's also not attractive like the internet. Because on the internet have the image with color, so
Yeah.
it will attract us.
Yeah.
In newspaper don't have too much information for us to know more about the world. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now the internet, but actually what you have just said, actually you are kind of listing the advantages and disadvantages of those things, but you when you speak you need to explain. Okay, like you said, okay, it's not it's cheap, like normally how much you have to pay, something like that. Well, not normally the advantage of or disadvantage of newspaper is like you have to buy it. But fortunately it's not so expensive, like only a few thousand, something like that. Yeah, you have to add more information about each point there, don't just list them. Okay. Ngọc Anh, the internet advantages.
I think the advantages of the internet is have the information really fast. Like something around the world, when you want to know, you can find it in the internet. In anywhere you can choose and read it. Next is we can read that information for free. We don't need to pay and spend any money to spend.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
All right, now disadvantages.
Disadvantages of the internet, maybe it have many information.
Okay.
Yes, that's all.
Alright. Thiên Nga. Radio.
I think there are three advantages
Okay.
that we can approach a news via radio. The first one is you can listen to the news via radio anywhere, especially in a car. There's a radio net, and you can turn on the radio to hear the news while you're driving. And it is very easily to access, and it costs no money.
Mm-hmm.
And for disadvantages, I think there are two. The first one is that you can just hear and you cannot see any image. It not include any picture or some people that they always interview on it, like on the TV. And I think people nowadays there is a rare amount of people use radio to listen to the news, so it's not very common.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tự television.
I think I have two advantages of television.
Yeah.
First one is the news on the television programs update every day.
Mm.
So so everyone can know the information and the news like in time.
Yeah.
And the second one is the news on the television programs usually is the most official and reliable information
Yeah.
because they are like the news are published by the official channel about for example policies and economics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Now disadvantages.
I have two as well. The first one is it's very inconvenient for the people have like they are very busy because the television programs have a specific timeline. So if they miss the information somewhere in this timeline,
Yeah.
so they miss this news.
Yeah.
And the second one is the television belong to the electricity energy. So I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. Now, Sok, your turn. Advantages and disadvantages. Choose something. You want to talk about the internet? No? Try say something. Okay, Minh. Newspapers.
The advantage I can thinking of is the first one is bring you the feel of the physical paper, the feel you touch the paper.
Yeah.
Is the first one. The next one that is you can read it anywhere. You don't need internet or anything to connect something to read it, to read the news. And the last one I think it kind of collectible items.
Yeah.
For some of the people that want to collect newspaper, they have the hobby of collecting things. And the disadvantage is it's about the paper. I don't think it really like eco-friendly to the environment
Mm-hmm.
because they cut up trees to make papers.
Yeah.
And then pretty big size, so some of the people they not really bring it anywhere. They just stay in the one place to read it.
Mm.
And the last one is I think because of the way that it's easy to collect, and sometimes they have some big event they print on the newspaper, so the poster, I think, and some of the sellers just go buy a lot of it and they resell and don't like really have a value, right value of the newspaper.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Quỳnh Anh, the internet. Okay, no idea. All right, guys. Now let's thank you for your opinions. Now I will guide you through this one. Actually, I can give you some points there, so you can note down if you want to. Yeah, just you add some more ideas, because I know that you only have your own ideas already. So if you get stuck somewhere, you don't have enough, like 3 points, then at least you can write something. Yeah. So for newspapers, the advantages, we can say number one, it is normally professionally written, right? Professionally written. That is the advantage, one of the advantages. So why don't you write it? Write it somewhere. Okay, so you can think about that, yeah? And number two, we have different types of newspaper appeal to different readers. Because like we have law newspaper, or we have we have VN Express, the online newspaper, right? But we have some other types of newspaper like Bahinding or something like that in Vietnam, right? But here, because these questions, they are not talking about Vietnamese newspaper only, but they are talking about newspapers in the entire world. So if you actually read, and we have some kind of business newspapers, we have finance newspapers, we have newspapers about entertainment or advertisements, something like that. So we have many different types of newspapers there in the whole world, right? And number three, we have a wide range of story types within one newspaper. That means if you read the newspaper, you see that they talk about many different things in one newspaper that you can find, right? But of course, these days we don't actually buy a newspaper, and then we don't read all the things there. But if you do, then you will see that. But actually, these days I think that most people just read the news online, right? Okay, some disadvantages. So I just talked through all of them, just like listing all of the advantages, disadvantages, just to give you some ideas. All right. So if you get stuck somewhere, you can add them there. If you feel it interesting, so you can add them there. Otherwise, you don't need to. Disadvantages of newspapers. Number one, we can have something like only one opinion on a news story. One opinion, that is the opinion of the maybe the writer or the one who give opinions about that particular story. Okay. Of course, there's no interaction like online, because online, anytime you see a story, you see a lot of comments down there, right? But on newspaper, you only can read like one side story only, and you also cannot you just form the opinions or ideas or comments yourself, but you cannot write it anywhere, and you also cannot read the comments from anyone else, right? So it is only one opinion on a news story. And number two, the disadvantage is it is selective in what is published. It means that not everything is published. Okay, you can only read some kind of particular news only. You cannot read about everything, right? Yeah. And number three, and of course, like Mun just said, like it uses a lot of natural resources to produce, so maybe it's not very good for the environment. Okay, because we still have to print the newspapers, right? So yeah, if we are talking about a green environment, then it's not very healthy. Okay, so that's all about newspapers. Now let's talk about the internet. Advantages. Number one, mostly free, right, on the internet. Why I say mostly free? Because for some professional news, if you want to get on the internet, you have to pay, especially some kind of finance news. All right, you have to pay to read everything. But for some kind of general things, you can get it mostly for free. Number two, what? Number two, all contents available to view easily. Yeah, easily. Yeah, to view easily. You can easily search and you can find the news and you can read. Easy, fast. Number three, you can copy and paste text and pictures into your work, your school work or your college work. Yeah? You can easily copy, paste, and you actually read. So we can see a lot of advantages of reading the news on the internet, of course. Disadvantages, yes, we are talking about whether it is trustworthy or not. It's not, of course, not like newspapers, right? So it's very hard to decide which news sources to trust. Okay, hard to decide which news sources to trust because you can read everything online, but we don't know which one is the real one. Number two, it's not always suitable for children. Yeah, because on the internet, people can upload anything, and sometimes it's not very suitable for children. Number three, facts not always checked. You can read a lot, but it doesn't guarantee that everything you read is precise or true or real. All right, now radio. Of course, this is a very old thing, and we I don't know. Normally, if you use buses, right? You will hear it, or well, maybe some later on if you work for a company and if you have to travel frequently with using those kind of contract buses, then you might hear news on the radio, but most of the time you don't, right? Or if you have a car, then probably you can listen to radio, but I don't think people I don't think that so many people still listen to radio in the car. Okay, so advantages of the radio. First of all, number one, accessible to people of all ages. Accessible to people of all ages. Number two, of course, you can listen in the car. Or buses or something. Depends. Number three, free. Number two, you can listen in the car or buses. All right, disadvantages. Radio, number one, no visual information. Right? No visual information. Visual information, I mean, you just can hear, right? You only can listen to that, but you cannot see anything. Visual, V-I-S-U-A-L. Number two, easy to miss information. Why I say It's easy to miss information because it's like you do listening test. You see, they just keep talking. They just keep talking. They will never. They never stop. So if you miss the information, you cannot never say, "Hey, can you please do it again?" No. You just have to listen, and you miss the information, and then you miss it. That's it. All right. Number 3. Lots of advertisements. Of course, it gives you for free, so you listen to that. So after a few minutes, then of course it will give some advertisements there. Okay. Otherwise, the radio market cannot ever survive anymore. But these days, people often listen to podcasts, right? Not radio. You listen to podcasts. All right, next one, television advantages. Yeah. I like, besides whatever you already said, we have something else. Number 1, 24-hour coverage. That means you can watch it 24/7 if you want to, but of course nobody does that. 24-hour coverage. For me, I don't watch television anymore for like 10 years or more, 20 years. I don't watch television anymore. What? Coverage. You know cover. C-O-V-E-R. C-O-V-E-R. Yeah. A-G-E. Okay. All right. Number 2. High quality pictures and sound along with story. Of course, this is a TV, so high quality pictures and sound along with story. Yeah. Number 3. Often includes interviews with experts in real time. Well, actually, these days you can do that easily on the internet. Like if you watch YouTube, you can watch like tons of, not thousands of interviews like that with experts in real time. Okay. So often includes interviews with experts in real time. Yeah. No, often includes interviews with experts. Interviews with experts. You can write like that. Interviews with experts in real time. EXPERTS. Disadvantages of television. If you don't know yet, then you can write something like maybe often includes commercials. Often includes commercials. Do you understand commercials? What does that mean? You don't know commercials. Advertisements. Okay? You watch it like normally after 15 minutes, right? You will see at least one commercial. So often includes commercials. And commercials, C-O-M, actually double M, C-O-M-M, E-R, C-I-A-L-S. Okay. Next one, not much opportunity for interaction.
Can you say
Interaction. IN TER AC. No, TER, yes, AC TION. Yeah, interaction. Okay, like asking some questions or giving feedback or comments or something like that. Okay. Yeah, something like that. All right, guys. Do you often watch television these days? Yes or no? What kind of things do you watch on television these days? Cartoon?
Film.
Cartoon?
Watching film.
Films?
Playing games.
Playing games on television?
Yes.
No, I'm asking about using the television to watch things. Not like playing. Of course, we can play a lot of things on, if you have PlayStation 5 or something, right? All right. Done. Now let's move on to the next one. Expressing your feelings about a new story. Exercise 3. With a partner, describe these happy news stories. Then share your story with the class. As you tell the story, try to use some or all of the adjectives from the box. For example, number 1, a person overcoming a serious health problem. 2, a dog finding its owner after getting lost. 3, a man being rescued from an overturned boat in the sea. So these are happy news stories. All right. You need to describe these news stories, and then you will share that with the class later. You can use all of the adjectives in the box, like brilliant, delightful, extraordinary, impressive, magnificent, marvelous, outstanding, stunning, tremendous. It was one of the most extraordinary events I've ever seen. Okay? Which one? Come again? Extraordinary. Like amazing, really, really, really amazing. Yeah? Yeah, first of all, yeah, we go brilliant, you know, right? Delightful, you know?
No,
Happy, happy. Yes, you can do it. All right. So we have extraordinary. Yeah, we say something extraordinary event. I mean, it's like amazing, fantastic, you know, something like that. Impressive, you know. Right? Magnificent. Magnificent. What's that mean? Like great, wonderful. Actually, they have kind of similar meanings here, guys. Yeah. Marvelous. It's also like great, fantastic, amazing, something like that. Yeah. Stunning. When you see it and say, oh, it's stunning. It's so, again, amazing, beautiful, like that, wonderful, just like that. They have kind of similar meaning. Yeah. Tremendous. A lot. Very good, extremely good. Normally, yeah. tremendous, like very great in amount or level. I mean a lot, yeah, a lot. Or extremely good, tremendous.
What does outstanding mean?
Again, outstanding. Again, great. Yeah, fantastic, great. For example, you are saying that, oh, that is outstanding, something outstanding, or someone is outstanding. That means that person is really great, like really smart. Yeah, like everyone has to look at that person, something like that, you know. So that means outstanding. But normally it's great, fantastic, amazing, something like that. Okay. So today you learn some new adjectives. Actually, they kind of they have very similar meanings. Okay. You can use them all. Now, do it. Talk together. Yeah, doing you can talk to him. So describe those 3 stories. Each one of you, go. No, each one of you have to talk about all 3. Not like each one of you will choose one. You have to talk about everything. A person overcoming a serious health problem. Of course, that's a happy news, right? A person overcoming a serious health problem. You tell a story.
Overcoming, what does it mean?
Overcoming here in this case, that means become better. Because a serious health problem, like that person is ill, sick, okay, severely. But then that person overcomes, I mean that he or she becomes better. Yeah? Okay? Do you understand everything there? A dog finding its owner after getting lost, yeah? A man being rescued from an overturned boat in the sea. Okay.
What name rescue from?
Rescued, what does that mean?
Just like help.
Yeah, help or save.
Help from a place.
Yeah. Okay, guys, talk. What, you want to write first? You can talk first. Talk immediately. Okay, go. Talk. This is a speaking class, alright? Need to speak. Okay, guys, go. Talk to him. Think about that story and tell your friends. Maybe you can tell that story within 30 seconds or 1 minute. Yeah? Or if you want, you can do it for 2 minutes. It's fine for me. Because you're telling the whole story, right? A person overcoming a serious health problem. At least you have to say like what happened to him or her, right? How long he or she has been in the hospital? What happened? And what did he or she do or the doctor do to save him? And now he become better, right? And what happens to his family, his friends, what they did, things like that. A lot. So you want to prepare first? You want to write first? Okay, you want to? No problem. Stop doing that. You're wasting your time. You want to prepare, you want to write something, yes, we can make some notes, okay? You can write something about it, but don't write the whole story. We don't have time. It's speaking class, not writing class. For writing, you need to write a lot, yes, but for speaking, you need to prepare some bullet points Yeah? Some bullet points. Prepare your ideas and then you talk. Try to think about a real situation, like someone you know. Much better, right? Yeah. 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 Yes. Like it was one of the most strong events I've ever seen or something like that. Yeah. Think first, you can write in some notes there.
Her dog flew out of her house and that day let her don't know it's go out and then he lost for 6 months. In that period she told that she go many ways go many places to practice and if she go out she will shout his name and try to find it a really long time, but she can't find it, and she tells that she either she thinks that she lost him forever, but fortunately after 6 months her dog come back home by himself and she feel really happy and I also feel really congratulations to her. Her dog is so
My parents with me had to go to the Chinese after we
What? Finish?
come somewhere.
Go.
and when we come home.
Don't know what to tell? Tell a story?
We had to find cats,
month ago.
but
Another story, another story. Use it like a dog. Is that alright? But you can say a dog finding his own after getting lost. Like, instead of there was a dog named
serious about that because
George.
that cat is
One day he went back, okay? He ran to that place, and that place at a bus stop or something, and then his owner got on the bus, and then he got put together.
Vehicles,
On time, so then he lost.
by
Got lost, and then
anywhere.
after many days, he running around, trying to search for after a few weeks.
It's
No,
really
really,
nice to
the
play
few months, and then he finally found his owner, something like that. Okay?
so
Go, think about it.
the feature
assistant
Còn nó hát bài không thì mà
is really
Mới nói
sad.
I really want to get mad, go back. chung đa phần chuyện là hư cấu, cho nên các bạn cứ hư cấu đi. Còn các bạn có câu chuyện nào thì các bạn dùng á, các bạn có câu chuyện nào thì dùng mà nói ra cho nó ok. Yeah.
Thing in that machine is broken, like because of football, he run away, he just like 4 hours, then he broke his legs.
Kể lên mà ví dụ câu chuyện gì? Tôi có một con chó đỡ con đỡ tức là một người là lần trước tháng trước vì đó tôi bị bệnh xong rồi rất là quen qua kiểu sau đó tôi vô bệnh viện rồi khám ra thì nó kia kiểu cuối cùng là quá cũng đúng phải lại cả nhà vui quá. Ok, go.
I have a chance to travel to
Dùng cái câu chuyện thật á thì nó dễ phải dùng được hơn. Ok, cái câu chuyện hư cấu thì có gì hết thì nó cũng hơi khó hơn được.
So
Go.
the skill there is very interesting. It is one of the most suitable place for let's have the examination. But suddenly, when we go to have dinner, my friends told me that he has been through by the crime cross with another person, and
Go on.
we need to take him to the hospital as soon as possible. We just come around outside the emergency rooms to wait for the information that he just okay and the story magic that his doctor come later on 20 minutes. He tell it. He just
Remember, if you tell a story in the past, you have to use the past tense all the time. Remember that.
he just
So first you just say it, but then maybe when you go to the on the second round, you can fix all of the grammar points later. Okay, just go.
and then he can go back to his home.
It's not lot of stories, but one of the days he lost the dogs because they left the doors open. Then the dog ran away. Then after ran off 3 months, they don't see the dogs. Then they see dogs running back to home with
Vomit.
running behind saying, "Hey, catch my dogs, he's my dogs." And the grandparents suddenly noticed that's their dogs, and they have the notebook that every information of the dogs, and they give it to him, and he just can't say anything because the dog just walked into his house and he captured him. He trapped him in the cage and he not let out because he wanted that dog. So
Oh, talk.
the dog just kept going to
Think.
annoyance.
One time I have a chance to travel with his best family, his old family. includes best pet is good dog. When we have time to go around the market in the market in this woods, there are many things we want to explore before.
Finish?
Is very thick on
3 stories
the ground.
already. Number 3, a man being rescued from an overturned boat in the sea. You can talk about like somewhere like due to the flood in the middle of Vietnam last couple of weeks or last couple of months, something somewhere in Phú Yên or some, okay, blah blah, or maybe just think about that. A man, he was fishing in his boat, and suddenly there was a storm, or maybe there was a flood or something like that, and then his boat was overturned upside down, something like that, and it was damaged or broken or something, and then he fell in the sea, and then he kept shouting for help or something like that. And what happened? And after like 12 hours, got stuck next to the tree or on the rock or something, and then he was rescued, something like that. Yeah.
We come back from
Think about it. Imagine.
when his dog is getting lost, we don't know how to find us, and we just now come back to home, come back to the house, and waiting there as we come back. I think this such a brilliant job that I have ever seen.
Yo, keep talking. This is your time to practice speaking.
Three grocery boats, like boat lost accident and sick, and all the travelers in the boat with the boat. Some of them just die, some of them can survive, but swim on nowhere on the sea. After that, after a long time, they swim and they find Iceland. So then he decided to go on an island to find some food and water. They like find the SOS signal guns, and the rescue team noted it, and they let the police let another boat go in to rescue them, and after that they didn't rescue anymore. Service, they bring the food with the last week
very
It's really impressive for me because
good at this voice because
well,
you
attractive,
can
attractive to me because
introduce
you
tasty
know when
word
you
and
see and your voice
it's
is very
fantastic.
it's really
Fantastic. That's very
for me it's really
suddenly
scary
the
because
very common
it's
words
really deep
as this feeling.
you
Yes,
don't have anything to
slowly rain and the big wave is coming. It's coming. So I think we are going to have something like that. So I hope you have
Go on, guys. Go for a few rounds.
There's nothing to hold on to. There's nothing to hold on to. So really scare and
take her to
nervous.
the
And you have to face to face with this big storm.
Suddenly, one man in
And you
his
see this
boat is falling down to the sea, and fortunately the narwhal come in time and take his way to onto the boat, and they have learned to breathe again.
Go on.
That is the most stunning event I've ever seen. This is
Finished? Alright, now let's listen to some of your stories. Who wants to go first? The first one, the first story. Who wants to go first? No? Alright, then Toyin, you can go first with the first story. Go. No? What? Then anything, any story. Give me anything.
We'll tell you about that. I mean, it's our after getting lost.
Okay.
I will talk about the dog of Advanedu, who is a TikToker that watch on the TikTok.
Yeah.
And, her dog called Sugar, and he one day when she goes for her work, the children of her neighbor go to her home and open the door. So her dog go out and then she lost him. 6 months, and in that period, she told that she tried to find him in many places, and if she goes out, she will shout his name to find him, but she can find him, so she cried a lot. She cried a lot, and also thought that she will lose him forever. But fortunately, after 6 months, he come back home by himself, and she's really happy, and I really feel congratulations for her.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Ngọc Anh, your story. Yes, fine. Or any story you like. Mm-hmm.
My family at that time have one cat.
Yeah.
His name is
Thế giới.
Thái. Yeah.
Okay.
And we have journeys of my holidays, but when we go home, we have called his name a lot, but can't find him anywhere. We have asked a neighbor. This came to their house to play with their cats, but they say no, and we really nervous about that. We have find him lots of any place after he's lost,
Okay.
but we can see, but we can saw him. And my sister and me is cries a lot about that because we have we have fed that cat a long time, but one day, after 7 days, he come back to my house, but we don't know how he can come back, and what he went to, but when he come back, his face is really serious and scared or something, but we don't know, and it's really fat.
Yeah.
I don't know how he can fat like that. And my parents with me is really delightful, and we have called to my cousin and tell you that we can find my cat, found my cat. And it's helpful.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thiên Nga.
I'm going to tell you about a story about a man being rescued from an overturned boat in the sea. Last week, after school, I get home and I turn on the TV to watch some TV programs, and then topic up on my homepage. The topic is about a man being catch weird species of fish, and then he go to kind of a dangerous area of the ocean. And then when he catch the fish, there is a big wave come and hits his boat, so it is overturned. And then some people who in a boat nearby saw, and then they called the rescue center, and then the rescue people came by. They do some simple steps to save him first, and then he was switched to the hospital by the helicopter, and then the doctor saved him, and after a week he overcome it, and I was impressed by his survival, and I feel good for him.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Mình
I think I'm gonna choose the second stories.
okay, go.
In the random day in my grandparents' house, the dog that they adopted just running out of the house of nowhere because they forgot to close the doors, and while 3 to 6 months of losing the dogs, they have no ideas where the dogs, and suddenly from another random days they see the dog is running back to home, and after that there's a man running after the dog saying, hey, help me catch that dog because he's mine. But my grandparents noticed that is their dogs because they adopted a long time ago, and they just see it and they know it, and that person not agree with it, then they take the notebook that have the information of the vaccine, the type of the dogs, show him, and he just quiet because he's the one who captured that dog, because he just running randomly in his house, and the man want that dog, so he just trap him in the cage and feed him in 3 to 4 months, 6 months around it. Then everything being noticed, so he just walk home, and my grandparents have back their dogs.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Tự.
I choose the first topic. Several years ago, in summer, the spare time of the students, I and my friends, his name is Tom, would like to travel to somewhere to take a rest after stressful years at school. So I and he decided to go to Dalat. So actually Dalat is very impressive and outstanding province in Vietnam. One of the most wonderful place to traveler. So at the first day in Dalat, I and my friends just go around to visit some attraction places subject, museum, the market, and the restaurant. And I would say the best for the last is the night market in the center of Đà. So by the time we go to the night market, I and my friends have a car crash with another person, and I think I have no interest, but I see my friend he late and cautious, and I don't know how to save him. I call the hospital to take him, the emergency car to take him to the hospital, and I just walk outside the emergency room to waiting the information about him. If there was any problem, I don't know how to talk to my family and his family as well. So the doctor suddenly came outside and told me there was no problem and he need to take a rest for 1 or 2 days and maybe better. So it's one of the most surprise events I've ever seen.
Okay, thank you. Shop. Any story? Anything? What do you want to tell? No? We're done.
It was one of the most outstanding events I have ever seen. My neighbor overcoming a serious health problem. Her name is Sally and she's 6 many months. Her trouble is she cannot working and could not work, so she's quite a loss and feels her life was fast. But her family supports her every day and gives her how to work. And after 2 years, thanks to strong medicine, doctor visits, and her family support, she slowly better. And her family feel delightful about this. The first time he walks outside on her own, she feels very turning and thankful for her second chance at life.
Okay, thank you. Alright, guys. Let's move on to the what we have. Oh my god, another 3 stories. Yeah, and we have some more words. But actually, before that, I want you to write some. Each one of you, please write some sentences using those adjectives there. Yeah, so you can get familiar with the adjectives. Now you can do it. Think about some sentences. Right. Giống như ở Việt Nam mình học tiếng Việt cái mình học đặt câu có những từ cho sẵn. Right. Okay. Alright, go guys. Right. So you can write some sentences using those adjectives. Yeah? Think about it. Well, whatever. Think about it. And then in the end, of course, I will give you some examples. But now you need to think first. Okay? đọc viết đi. Viết và suy nghĩ về thì và này kia qua các kiểu, viết cho nó đúng chuẩn ngữ pháp chính tả vô. Và làm ơn đừng lên mạng tra cứu và lấy câu xuống dưới nữa, thầy nghe rất mệt. Think about something longer. Longer. For each word there, try to write around 2 sentences for each adjective. Okay? Yeah, at least one. At least one, but if it is possible, you still have a lot of ideas. Why don't you write 2? Okay? Think carefully about the tenses. And why you write like that, just to improve your writing skills and speaking at the same time. đi rồi sai đó anh bên rồi lúc đó thì vơ lại. You need to write at least 9. Okay, let's listen to, or let's hear a few sentences from you all. Brilliant. Tell me, give me something. Brilliant, that's quite easy, right? You know that word quite well already. So give me some. Toyin, you can go first. Yeah, tell me. Circle K. Sơn Đòn Cave. Trời, tưởng Circle K. Okay, Sơn Đòn Cave, what?
Has a brilliant sense of nature.
Had a brilliant sense of natural. No, you have to use of nature. Okay. All right, Ngọc Anh, do you have any sentences about using the word brilliant? No? That's the easiest one. That's why I asked you first. Thi Nga, brilliant. No brilliant? What? Minh, brilliant.
As is the brilliant ideas of losing the winning lottery tickets, I think.
Yeah, there's something wrong in terms of, brilliant, yeah.
Like the brilliant word using like for jokes.
Yeah, I know, but it's wrong in terms of grammar. Something else.
I think using the word brilliant for those.
Only thing like idea, you can use the word brilliant for performance as well. Performance. Show. Give me some.
That is the brilliant idea to put that thing in that concert.
Performance, or he gave a brilliant performance. He gave a brilliant performance in front of blah blah, or in the school, or today, or in something like that. Yeah, you can use the word brilliant for many things, not only for idea. Okay, so I'm trying to give you some more ideas how to write those things. Tự give me some.
My friend's dog is one of the most brilliant pets I've ever seen. Since it got lost, his family is find out a way to come back home by the smell.
Yeah, it's kind of alright, but you need to cut that into 2 or 3 sentences, right? Okay, well done. Brilliant. No? Okay, then maybe next time you have something about brilliant. Give me something brilliant.
That was a brilliant event.
Brilliant event. Okay. Alright guys, so if you have more time at home, you can search for some sentences maybe from dictionary or something, and then you learn how to use those words. Okay. In the next class we will learn something else, not this one anymore, so you better do it yourself at home. Okay. Alright, that's it for today.